Hold on tight, we're alright. It's just thunder tonight.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to the Strength Athletes 9-week intermediate program, week 1. And I'm excited about this program. I hope you are as well, to see how I will progress and do in this program. And this program is 4 days a week. And I'm running it Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday for the most part. The workouts don't last forever, so get in and out of the gym quite quickly, so that's also a good plus. And also few new exercises as well, which I'm not really used to, so which also are taking up more time when you start figuring out how much weight you should use and also technique in those lifts. But all in all, I like this program so far. Yes, the week 1 was an intro week, and this really felt like a light deload week to me. I actually wanted to raise my weights and go heavier, but I just decided to follow the program. And I just finished up, as you know, the heaviest week of the previous program, which had me accustomed to the really heavy weights, so felt like I could really test my max this week, but instead it was a kind of a deload week. And I was also thinking about this volume. It felt like this might be too low volume for me, but I'll trust the program once the weights are ramping up. Yeah, this program is 9 weeks long, and it looks quite the same all the way up to the last week. Even though the intro week is slightly less volume in terms of reps and sets. But weights are increasing every week up to the point where the volume actually decreases when the weights are getting the heaviest. So this program also looks quite easy on paper, so I just was thinking about that this first week, that I hope that this program won't be too easy and make no gains for me. But I just have to wait and see. Week 5 and 6 has me worried because the weights are quite heavy and you're still doing 5x5 on squats, for example. Also, I have not really used RPE before in my training, or at least not knowingly. This spreadsheet has this RPE box where you can fill in your last set RPE for every set, for every exercise you do. And for you guys who don't know what RPE is, it's basically a tool to determine your fatigue. RPE stands for rate of perceived exertion, which basically means you try to judge how many reps you got left in the tank. So yeah, it's quite an interesting approach, and that's also a good fatigue management factor as well, because that changes day to day. So day 1 started out with squats for 4 sets of 5. ...135 kilos. And squats felt very easy. As I said earlier, I was used to the heavy weights from the week before, so I felt like I could almost hit the new max this day, but pretty sure I wouldn't do that anyway, but that's just how I felt. Not used to do this light weights for reps either, so. And then the bench press for 3 sets of 7, 87.5. kilos. Also a very light weight for me. And I use these opportunities with lightweight just to practice my form and my setup. But because this weight is too light, it almost feels like, yeah, warm-up weight basically. Then a new exercise for me, which is chest supported row, which I haven't done before. Actually, I've done maybe once or twice, but very long time ago. Took some time to set up and chose the right weight. Using 32 kilo dumbbells here. Feels really good. And then close grip bench. 3 sets of 6, 87.5 kilos. And as my close grip is quite the same as my bench, I will have to use quite the same weight as well, so even if it's an accessory. And day 2. Started with 3 sets of 4 on the deadlift at 155 kilos. Have to say these weights also felt very good. And as you see by the speed of it, looks quite good. Even though I just ate a big portion of food just before this, so my food is almost coming back up. Deadlift is the only lift where I usually don't eat really before going to train, because it's a good way to get your food up your throat back, because at least I get very much tension from my belt and that area. And the bench press, 4 sets of 5, 92.5 kilos. Felt really easy once again. Nothing really to say about this. Just feel like warm-up weight, like an RPE 6 at the end. And then a new exercise I have not really tried before is a pendlay row. The program says just bench row, but I just decided to do this variation because I haven't done it. And I feel it might help my deadlift more than a regular row. And the pendlay row is a row you start with the barbell on the ground and you row it up and you go back down, instead of the normal barbell row where you keep it in the air all the time, which I think is better for hypertrophy with the constant tension. But and day 3, started with squats for 3 sets of 7, 127.5 kilos. This weight is also very lightweight. Felt like cardio, very easy. Also trying to keep these light weights to practice my setup and form. And maybe 7.5 RPE last set. And then overhead press for 2 sets of 8. Also, I have not done this exercise in ages, and it felt really awkward at first, but I felt like it was getting better. But only 2 working sets, so not too much time to practice. I actually had to go down in weight a bit because my first working set with 52.5 was a bit too much, so I dropped it down to 50, which then felt like the real weight to use, which felt like 7.5 RPE. And then again on the chest supported row, 3 sets of 10 using 32 kilo dumbbells again. And these felt too light in my opinion. Should have gone a bit heavier, but whatever. Not the most important thing. I'd rather go up in weights as the weeks progress by. Yeah, after that, another new exercise I have not done before is the glute thrusts or hip thrusts. You just have to set up on a bench that don't slip away. 3 sets of 4, even though I did more reps on these because I just felt that I didn't want the first time to go too heavy on these, so I'd just rather do more reps instead. And they also look very funny, and took some time also to get to know this exercise and to find the right weight. But last set maybe an RPE 6 with too many reps, so next week I will go much heavier. And day 4, 3 sets of 4 with 97.5 on the bench. And nothing really special with this bench. I would say maybe an RPE 6 on the last set. No biggie. Bench has been feeling good, but everything is too light this week to say anything, so. And then on to pause deadlifts for 2 sets of 3 at 135 kilos. Those felt really awesome and really explosive. I also did a lot of pause deadlifts last program, so I'm quite used to this pausing, but I really like them. I haven't really done heavy pause deadlifts ever, or I really look forward to doing these pause deadlifts way heavier. But I might regret saying this because I know it might feel very awful when I just get to these weights, but. And then another row, pendlay row, 4 sets of 5. I'll rate that RPE 8, maybe. And then lastly, close grip bench for 2 sets of 3. And I really had a difficult time finding my working weight for this because only was sets of 3, so I had to go really heavy. And I haven't really gone this heavy on the close grip before, so I think I used too lightweight for my last set, which was 107.5. But whatever, still have time to increase my weights in the coming weeks, so no cause to panic yet. So that was it for the first week, which was really an intro week. So the next week the weights will get heavier and hopefully I will be happier. But until then, make some gains.
Up here, we're free, bound only by frozen memories. Lord,